Hi, I'm Ebon.
And I'm William.
And welcome to another episode of the Thick and Thin Podcast. I don't know how to intro this podcast. How's that?
That's pretty good. You should have just done the intro words and song.
The intro words and song.
Like as if you were introducing it.
I couldn't think that fast on my feet.
You know?
My bad. Anyway, we're back. That's
I thought
the
you
intro.
were the music person.
This is the intro you're getting from me this week because I'm struggling to come up with unique intros anymore.
You always do. You never.
I never.
You say that like I used to do unique intros all the time. Because it used to be, welcome back to another episode of All This Foolishness. That was, so, and then you would find other words to do for foolishness. Tomfoolery, I think you said once.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also, you've done a few episodes where you hit record before I knew you were hitting record, and you really caught my tomfoolery.
What? I did that like once.
I think you did it like 3 times.
Was it early?
What do you mean early?
Early on? Because it's been a while.
Yeah,
since anybody's seen that side of this. Too bad, really.
What do you mean too bad?
I should start doing it more often.
No.
Started early.
No.
Get the whole setup process when we're adjusting the camera back and forth.
The blooper reel.
Yeah, that's what I should start it. Anyway.
Anywho.
Any what?
Anyhow. Anywhen.
Anywhere.
I think we'd have gone through them all.
You think so?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did I say that one?
Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So we played Dungeons and Drizzles yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And had a good time, first of all. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all those involved. Mm-hmm. One person wasn't involved. That's unfortunate.
He yanked out the rug from underneath us at the last minute.
Yep. Luckily, it wasn't anybody important.
Damn.
I mean, the only person that's truly important is me, if we're being completely honest. But that was a good time. And then we went to Cheesecake Factory, made a reservation, showed up in our shitty clothes because we decided on the way to D&D that we wanted to get Cheesecake Factory afterwards. I was literally wearing scrub bottoms and a hoodie.
And I was wearing some skinny jeans and Ugg boots and a t-shirt.
Yeah, just so classy. So classy. Which I guess kind of takes some steam out of what I was going to say about our visit. All right.
Oh, in what way?
All right. So we get there. First of all, you were fired up. Before we were getting seated. Oh, you were counting people. You were like you had a mental cue of who was where.
I will explain myself after you talk. I didn't just come in there hot with guns blazing. No.
Let's stop there. And we'll come back to my complaint.
So we had we made a reservation on the way for like 3:45. There's a 10-minute grace window, and so we walked in at like 3:51 ish. So we check in, and reservations are okay.
When we were standing there, I was like, man, what if it gets to 3:56
before we get to talk to the guy? I thought that too.
Yeah.
So the man, the host at the little podium, he was like, okay, you'll be seated in just a moment. He didn't give us a time thing, but it made it sound like,
Yep. He said, right, all right, just a few minutes. We're going to get your table ready.
Yeah. So.
I feel like that's just what they'd be saying.
But I was watching what he was telling other people.
Uh-huh.
And people that walked in, he was like, it's going to be like 20 or whatever minutes.
Right.
Yeah. So I was watching to see like what kind of scenarios he said what to. And as is my norm.
Of course you were.
As is my norm, when I walk in.
You have a mental spreadsheet
to something, I take note of who was there first and I take note of who comes in after, so I can get a barometer of when we're gonna be next. Whatever.
What's the typewriter? That's your mind.
Maybe a little bit. So I'm watching, and the folks that were already there are starting to get seated, and then I started seeing like people that came in after us getting seated, and I was like,
but you don't know how long they've been waiting. Like they have to go back, like they have to balance. Like,
well, and that's why I didn't say something after the first party that came in after us got seated. I waited till like 3 or 4, and I'm like, this seems a little odd now. And
how do you know that they didn't have reservations also, though?
I don't. That's why, again, I gave the benefit of the doubt. I didn't go ask him after the first party. Okay. So after I see a few parties that come in after us.
Even the few parties, how do you not know?
I don't know. That's what I said. So I politely go up to him and I say,
there's no polite way to do this at this. Like, to go up a second time, there's no polite way.
I was like, what did I say? I said, hey,
I don't know. I'd stayed back. I was like, I'm not getting involved in this.
I think I said something like, hey, did we get missed? I said it just like that. I wasn't like, hey,
Did we get missed?
I said, hey, did we get missed? And he looked down at a monitor. He was like, no, you'll be the next one. I was like, okay. So again, I waited, and because he's the one doing the intake, and then there's another hostess that actually gets the menus and is taking folks. So once he says, and I'd been watching her a while too, I could tell, she'd grab like 4 menus. I'm like, okay, that's not us. Or she grabbed 2 menus. So I saw her grab 2 menus after he said, you're next. I'm like, okay. And then this party that I saw walk in, she said, oh, what were you waiting for 2? Oh, okay, come on in. And I was like, she didn't verify a name. I was like, oh, we did get missed. And then I think I said something. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I said something to you, and you were like, just chill. And then she came back, and in my head, I was like, if this heifer takes one more party that I know walked in after us. And sure enough, she was like, she called our name or my name, and then we went in. But I know we got missed.
Mispronounced your name, too.
Yeah.
The first guy got it.
Pretty close, yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Ebon.
Yeah. But, nah. We got skipped.
You think so?
A few times.
I mean, you're the one with host experience.
Yes.
So, I guess, I don't know. Hey, I mean, shit happens.
True, it happens.
The thing is, I wasn't hungry enough to be upset about it because we ate at D&D around like 11.
Well, it wasn't that I was hungry enough. I was more concerned with being back in time.
It's the principle.
Well, that too, but I was more concerned with us being back before dog bladders expire.
They're fine.
And they were.
They're big boys.
It is the principle too.
Hilarious. Anyway, so we get seated. And it takes a second for the server to come over, which is, I think, uncommon for Cheesecake. Usually, like in your higher end places, they're pretty quick.
True. And it was pretty busy too.
At the Improv, it was always like touch the table like within a minute of the people sitting down.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what they always told the servers. Just to walk up, put some napkins. Even if you're like, I'll be right back to get your order. Mm-hmm. Like, at least let them know that you like acknowledge that they're there.
Right.
And then when you come back, like bring them water even before you take their drink order, if you can't take their drink order right away. Anyway, so it took a second for the guy to come over, and then once he did come over, and this is where our clothing I think comes into play. Oh, because he like opened his little fucking flat book, and he was like. Yeah, well, he did like a normal greeting, I guess, where he was like, "Hi, welcome in," and then he was like, "Do you know what you want to drink?" And I was like, "Bro."
Oh, you read it like that?
Yeah, that's how I took it. Of course, he was like over my shoulder, kind of, so I wasn't like looking at him. I don't know. Maybe it was just the verbiage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm used to being like, "Can I get you started with a drink? What can I get you to drink?" You know what I'm saying? Not not what do you want to drink, or like even it's just like somebody, I don't know, like it's like somebody came into your house. I don't know. It's like how I don't even know what to say. Like if I said, "Hey, get me something to drink," you'd be like, "What do you want?" That's how it felt flippant.
Well, here's some added details, which is probably why I didn't take it so, is because I think my body language signaled to him like, where is somebody? Because I was actually looking around, like just, looking at things, but also looking at servers and wondering which server was going to be ours. And so I think obviously I didn't know it was going to be him, but I did see him pass a couple of times. So I think because he saw me like, he was probably like, oh, like, are you guys ready?
They're super.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like the way that it was presented.
Oh, no, I didn't get a flippant vibe from him. But again, my body language probably was signaling like, hey.
I think he saw our trash clothes and he was like, what do you want?
No, because I know when we were standing waiting, we mentioned our trash clothes. But then we started looking at other people and we're like, oh, well, other people in here look kind of like
I mean, it was Riverside. It's not like we were in Rancho. Yeah. Rancho might have been a different
So I don't think we were standing out as trashy.
Nah, if anybody was said anything, I would have been like, I'm a medical professional. I'm on my break.
I wouldn't have even tried to justify. I'd be like, mind your business. Like,
or that.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a dress code at the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah. It's yeah. I don't think our appearance was a factor, and I don't think it was flippant.
Okay. All right. I'll trust you on this one.
But Hostess is at the thing. They did skip over us. That I'm certain.
All right. I mean, he provided good service. Like,
he did.
He brought us bread quickly.
He anticipated. He didn't wait for us to flag him for something.
Yep. Brought us water, kept him topped off.
Yeah, he was very good.
Got our cheesecake. Didn't give us forks, but that's okay. Yeah. I got the cookie dough cheesecake, which was fine. It was good.
With roach nuts.
It was good. I didn't taste them. I don't know what they taste like. I don't know what a pecan tastes like at this point. I have no fucking idea.
Why do you sound so angry about it?
Because it's like, why would you put something in the name and then it's not even like an obvious, like, I mean, I know people are allergic to it. Yeah, but why wouldn't it be like on top, like as like a deco that you can see, you know, fair. Like I couldn't even find them. I don't know if they were crushed.
I mean, they were in pieces. They weren't whole.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused.
But I remember I pointed some at the back wedge. I was like, oh, there's some. And for those of you guys who don't know, I call them roach nuts. I call pecans roach nuts because when you see them in halves, the underside to me looks like a roach. Because, that like exoskeleton looking. Yeah.
They're gross.
In case people were like, ew, was there roaches in his cheesecake? No, I just call pecans roach nuts.
They do look gross. And I wanted to get that for a long time, and I put it off because I was like, I don't know if I like pecans. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to get it. And then I got it, and I still don't know.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. Because sometimes you like eat something, they're like, someone's like, there's macadamia nuts in that, and you're like, okay. Are you allergic to macadamia nuts?
Yes.
Damn, that sucks.
It's fine.
Because the white macadamia cookies are really good because it has the white chocolate. It's so good. But
I'm going to assume that the flavor of a pecan must be mild because it didn't stand out to the point where you were like, ew, there's a weird taste of this. I don't think I like these. So.
Right.
I mean, are there any nuts that you don't like?
I don't know.
I mean, you've had brownies with nuts, presumably. That's a walnut.
Yeah, those are fine, I guess.
You've had, obviously, peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts are top tier.
Cashews, I know you like.
Should we rank types of nuts?
Well,
right
there's
now?
only 2 in my ranking. But
cashews are at the absolute pinnacle in my book.
Yeah, I like cashews better than I like almonds.
Is a pistachio a nut?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But maybe. Let's assume it is. Okay, so I guess I can eat 3. But I'll keep that as a half because I can eat too many of those and start itching.
Interesting.
But pistachios are weird because, like, have you ever eaten shelled them and looked at them?
Oh, a pistachio? Yeah.
So obviously that has a very pale shell, and the nut itself is like the color of any nut meat, whatever. But it has like this like.
I thought it was green.
There's a hull around it between shell and nut that's green.
Okay.
But it's not the nut itself. But yet when you see things that are pistachio flavored in the wild, it's green. And I'm like, the nut isn't even green.
Yeah, and like when you crack a peanut, there's like a casing, and it's like red.
Yeah, but so peanut stuff is not
right. Is it
colored red? Yeah.
Interesting.
So.
What a conundrum. Mm-hmm. Fascinating. Anyway, yeah. Oh, there are. I don't know. Like sometimes there's like, like a pub mix type thing where it's like, pretzels and little breadsticks, like that kind of type. And there will be nuts in there. And sometimes I'll eat those and I'll go, that was gross, but I never know what they are.
Oh,
because what am I going to read the ingredients on the frickin' pub mix?
I feel like pub mix, if anything, it would have peanuts potentially.
It's obviously not peanuts. Yeah. Usually they're like the bigger ones that I like eat into. I'm like, that was a weird taste. It might be
pecans aren't usually in pub
I don't know.
mix.
I don't know.
But it's definitely.
But there's obviously like different kinds of mixes and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I'll have to venture out a little more. But I don't know. I'm not gonna go like buy.
I mean, your trail mixes is what you're probably gonna see your most variety. Like the really big ones, I think they're called Brazil nuts. They're like big, like big.
Okay. Yeah. And then I don't think I like those.
You've tried those?
I think so. I think those. Yeah. Are they like dark?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway, if you know something about nuts, shoot us an email, thickthinpod@gmail.com. Anyway, then we came home. We watched some television. What did we watch last night? We watched an episode of X-Files, but what did we watch before that?
Oh, some of the Ball Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Just funny.
Yeah. We've been going through Curb, X-Files. We started the new Game of Thrones series.
Yep, another episode comes out tonight. What do you think of that so far?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot it's Sunday. Mm-hmm. The first, I really liked the first episode. Mm-hmm. I liked very much that it's like a comedy. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. But also has the grittiness of Game of Thrones still, especially like it's shot how Game of Thrones would have been shot, and all the visually it looks exactly like Game of Thrones. Yeah. So I like that. Obviously, like has there been like violent parts yet?
No, which I was actually going to comment on. There was no shock and awe for the opening episode, which I feel like.
But I don't think that's what they're going for. I think there will be some of that. Yeah. But I think they're more going for just like almost a sitcom vibe. Okay. But like more story driven. Yeah. For whatever this character is. So I think it's fun. I think it's a detachment from what Game of Thrones is known for, and I think that's a good idea for them, because that you see that first episode, you go, oh, this isn't going to be like.
Which Game I wonder though, but then I wonder, are they going to be able to hold their Game of Thrones fan base because of that?
I think so. Okay. I think most people are. If you're into Game of Thrones, like you're in.
Yeah, but there's a reason people like Game of Thrones, and if this is just in that world but doesn't have that same vibe, I don't know.
I think it'll get there. Okay. It'll get there, but I think they're going to continue to pepper in that comedy aspect.
I hope so, because I do like that part of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like that Baratheon character was really good.
Oh,
that he like partied with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I feel like we're gonna get a lot of good lines from the kid.
Yes.
From Egg.
Yes.
I think he's gonna be really funny. Mm-hmm. And I think the Duncan, I think he's gonna be. It's gonna be that like almost like oafish kind of comedy.
Gentle Giant.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun journey, and I think that they can still feed into the lore, reveal some stuff, and like satisfy that Game of Thrones itch while still like doing their own style. Yeah, you know.
Well, so this is also something I've been wondering, because when I think back to Thrones and Dragons. Of the children in the cast, in both respective shows, who's licking? The bow? Sounds like it's over your shoulder.
Yeah, he's playing with it. He's licking his bone.
His
toy bone, not his.
of the children in the cast, when the scenes that involved children were pretty like PG, I should say, scenes.
Like in House of the Dragon
and Game of Thrones, yeah. When you ever see there wasn't like any like cutting edge like scene themes or whatever going on in the scenes that they were in. So that also kind of makes me wonder.
Didn't one of them get their eye cut out?
Who?
In House of Dragon? Fucking the one.
A child?
Yes.
How did I miss that?
The one character has a patch over his eye. The one.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah, that happened when they were kids.
It wasn't. Didn't someone bite him?
Didn't it happen with a knife?
Oh yeah. You're right. Okay, I forgot about that one. Okay, so that is an
What's
exception.
their stupid last name?
Targaryen.
Yes, Jesus, I couldn't think of it.
I forgot about Aegon. No, was it Aegon?
I think so.
Aemon. I can't remember. Whatever.
The one that's on a tear now because
the asshole kid. Yeah.
Great actor, handsome as shit. Go on, carry on. He's got that like narrow, long face.
He's got a Mac the Knife chin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's British handsome.
So my question is, with this show being that one of the main stars is a child, it's like, well, are we gonna get any like gritty, violent scenes potentially?
Yeah, for sure, of course. Yes, okay. Yes. Duncan is pretending to be a knight. There's gonna be some violent and hilarious and probably hilariously violent deaths in this series.
I don't know. I'm the jury's still out.
I guarantee that he kills people on accident more than once in this show. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. Is that it's that kind of like. Have you ever seen Tucker and Dale vs. Evil? I know you probably haven't. It sounds like a horror movie, but it's actually a comedy, but it's like a parody of horror movies.
Okay.
And there's a lot of that where it's like these teens are like they're accidentally killing themselves, but it seems like these guys are killing them and they're like, no, we're not doing anything. But these teenagers are like, they're killing our friends. And they're like, no, he tripped and fell into the wood chipper. And that's genuinely what happened. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this.
Okay.
Where like he's going to enter this tournament and he somehow miraculously he's gonna win, or he's gonna catch the attention of somebody through some weird thing that happens.
That's fair.
So sorry, I went on a rant there.
You got excited.
I forgot that we were recording.
So yeah, that show will be interesting to see as it develops.
Yeah, it definitely will be. The other show that we watched through was The Abandons on Netflix. Mm-hmm. You want to take this one?
This was
your baby, kind of.
Well, it was crack dealt to me by my mom, but it ran what, 7 episodes, 8 episodes?
I think it was 7.
On Netflix, and it stars Game of Thrones alum Lena Headey, aka Cersei Lannister, and Gillian Anderson of X-Files fame. It was kind of like
The X-Files.
It was kind of like if you're familiar with like the Taylor Sheridan shows on Paramount, like the 1883, the 1923, the Yellowstone, that whole universe. It kind of was
Netflix trying to capitalize on that, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. However, though, I actually, if I compare the same time period, because I would say Abandons takes place when like the 1883 version takes place. I like Abandons better than I did 1883. Because that girl Elsa, or whatever, I just wanted to punch her in the face too many times in 1883.
I don't know. Besides her, I like the story. I like Tim McGraw. He was amazing.
For sure. He was good. Sam
Elliott.
He was good. Yeah.
We are across the mountains.
But I don't know. I just feel like they centered Elsa so much.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, she was annoying.
It was strange.
Anyway, so I feel like Abandons was capitalizing on that fan base. And I thought it was very well done. Had good story, set up, it left off on a cliffhanger. Cersei is not playing a bad guy for once. And
sort of. She's kind of an outcast outlaw.
I would say she does bad things for good reasons.
She's not presented as the bad person, but it's just like where where do you lie?
Well, I mean, on the spectrum of good and evil, I guess people fall in different places.
Sure.
She's more like that anti-hero-ish.
Yes,
like does bad things for good reasons, whereas Gillian Anderson is just bad things for greed.
She's got an enterprise.
Yeah, and she's not afraid to sacrifice anything for it, including her own children. So, anyway, it was a fantastic show. Left off on a cliffhanger. Came out like early December, only to find out it didn't get picked up. So we'll never know.
I was, I don't know, never fully invested in it.
Oh.
I don't know, like, it was good. It was well done. But I don't know.
It didn't catch on for you as much?
Not really. Like, I would have continued to watch it because you like it. And, but I don't know. It was just...
Well, and I thought that its uniqueness for me, not that I'm a Westerns aficionado by any means, but its uniqueness for me lied in the fact that it was like two warring family, quote unquote, use that loosely, factions, both headed up by women. Like it was very matriarchal based, which when you think of like the Wild West, you think of like, the dudes handling things. And not to say that there weren't dudes in there handling things, but it was very much woman at the top, which I kind of liked.
Yeah. I don't know. It just didn't hook me.
Yeah, so it didn't hook the right people apparently either because it didn't get picked up for a second season. But, oh yeah.
Let's see. Oscar news.
Yeah.
Continuing with the what am I gonna say? Media stuff. I don't know.
That's fair. So my fave Oscar potential contender fave got snubbed with 0 nominations. Wicked for Good, which is got folks quite a flutter. However,
bro, I feel like I said that on this podcast.
What?
Because they didn't get much for the first movie, right? Because
they got nominations for the first movie.
But
they even won a couple, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't there the songs one that they were like, oh,
there was no new song in the first.
But half. there was one, yeah. So there was one category that they were like, oh, they just didn't try for it, that one, because they're gonna try for it this time. And I was like, that seems like a bold move, because what if you don't get it on the second movie,
But yeah, well, yeah. I don't know. I remember.
I'm surprised. I thought something with visuals,
yeah,
or
cinematography,
or
something. Yeah, and
at least a nomination. I mean, if they don't win, that's one thing,
right? I was surprised by the cinematography, whatever, art direction, whatever, that costuming. I'm actually surprised that the two women didn't get nods
in some capacity. Yeah.
Because I remember because they got quite a few for the first part, the movie as a whole. I mean, and I think they won costuming and one other one. And the thought was, oh, people didn't get more because, they're waiting, they're going to give it to them in the second half or whatever. And then just for them to get nothing is like, damn, that sucks.
That's pretty crazy, man. Yep.
So.
I mean, that's why, that whole thing where it's like, oh, they didn't nominate them this time because they know that there's going to be a sequel. It's like, what is that?
Yeah, if they did good in this one, give them the thing. Yeah.
It's like, that's stupid. What if that second movie sucks?
Yeah.
And not that Wicked for Good sucked by any means, but I think the first half was a more enjoyable.
Yeah, and
the whole, because the songs are
and that's a lot of the reviews when Wicked for Good came out were like, we don't like this one as much because the other ones had catchy songs and da 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 da. And I was like, well, I mean, the second half is supposed to be a whole different vibe. There's a reason they split it up in two.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't argue with that.
But on a happier note, Sinners broke a record with the most nominations for a movie. Yeah, ever. 16.
Really?
Yeah, they got 16 nominations.
Damn. When is the actual thing?
Oscars?
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be February. Usually, it's somewhere around Super Bowl time or a week or so after. Yeah.
After?
I believe so. Yeah.
I should have looked this up. Well, I guess we'll have to see how it does. I feel like they have a good chance of winning. They're not like it was nominated for Best Picture, right?
Mm-hmm. And director.
I don't know if they'll get Best Picture. Maybe they might. They might be able to pull it off. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, and because it's a black movie, like a lot of black people I've been seeing online are like, they better not make the nominations the prize. Like,
sure,
give them something still.
They'll
that was a
definitely
fantastic
win
movie.
Something.
Yeah.
I hope what's his face is up for Best Actor for doing 2 roles. That's
he's.
Cool.
I think of the acting nods. It's him, Michael B. Jordan, the woman, the bigger woman, and
with the milk jugs.
Yeah, and Delroy Lindo. I think are the ones that got acting nods.
Which one's that?
He was the older. I know you know who Delroy Lindo is.
Yes, I know.
He's also the dad in This Christmas, if that helps you.
Okay, he was playing like the harmonica in the movie. Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's got nominated for like best song, score, screenplay, director.
Scores probably
and song.
It has a really good anything related to music. It has a really good chance of winning. Sure. Probably director. I would imagine he would. Yeah. He has a good chance of winning that too.
And he himself, Ryan Coogler, is nominated for original screenplay, whatever, because he wrote it too. So he potentially could come home with 2 personal ones.
Nice.
So yeah,
fantastic. Speaking of powerful black men, this story.
You want to read it?
Sure. A man named Calamar White. What a name. Calamar? Calamar White started OCDA, a company where employees can anonymously complain about their bosses. What makes it unique? He personally visits workplaces to read those complaints out loud, turning whispers into bold statements. Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah. I mean, there are some bosses.
Video? No.
There were some bosses I've had in the past where I would have gladly enlisted the services.
Really?
Yeah. My current one, she's exempt. I wouldn't do this to her, but yeah. And some ones in the past, oh man, I'd be like, you need to go in there dressed like a town crier from the 1400s and unroll a scroll and just lay in. Just lay in.
Do you think that he goes like, hey, so-and-so wanted me to tell you?
I would hope it would be anonymous.
Oh, it does say anonymously.
Because no one wants to get fired behind this.
Right. Hey, somebody that works for you wants me to tell you that you stank. You don't do shit. You just be sitting around here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I wish there was a video of this.
Me too.
Dude, how does this not like give him so much like stress and blood pressure? Like to show owner? This guy, the guy doing the delivery, like that would stress me out, man.
Oh no, I think I'd actually love to have this job because I mean, I would hope bad. I would hope that like he reads a disclaimer at first, be like, hey, I'm just a messenger. The words I'm about to say are probably gonna hurt your little feelings, but I didn't write them.
Your little feelings.
Oh, I would love to have this job. Can you imagine how much angst and stress relieving that is just to be like?
I don't think it would be.
No?
No. I think this would feel worse than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're just making someone feel bad.
I mean, yes, but
you don't even know if it's deserved.
Well, that's true. That's a good point. However, I would think if somebody's willing to pay money to enlist this service, how innocent can the offending boss be? Because I mean, there's being mad and not liking your boss, but if you're laying some money on an endeavor, it's like you're committed. Which means
you're making enough money to be able to pay for some dumbass shit like that.
That's true.
So I think you're doing all right.
I guess.
I don't know. I don't know. That seems like just walking into someone's work to deliver them like insults seems so like I used to go into people's homes to try to help them and it gave me anxiety. So like to go into someone's workplace and insult them directly to their face, like I don't know, like that would give me anxiety. Like I feel like this guy has no empathy for people. Like I would feel so bad. And I feel like you would just like have like your heart would beat so fast walking into this person's office.
Well,
you'd be shaking reading the fucking paper.
If it's at a workplace, the person you're delivering this to likely can't react with violence because they would get fired.
That doesn't mean that you can't feel bad for how the words make them feel.
I mean, you have a point there. But I don't know.
I get the sentiment. Yeah, I do. I get it.
Like I said, I'm thinking of, 2 bosses that I would have been like, how much?
I can see that, like, after you've worked there, but like while you've worked, like while you're still there, I don't know, like that's just such a, I don't know. That gives me anxiety thinking about it. Like imagine sitting in your cubicle one day and you hear someone walk up to your boss that's just like a visitor or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, one of your employees wanted me to tell you blah, 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 blah," and it's all insults. You'd be like, what the fuck?
I mean, true. I would.
You'd be like, this is crazy.
Ooh. You never had a boss you just couldn't stand, or that was a shitty boss?
I mean, of course.
And you never dreamed of like one day, like on my last day, just telling them what I think?
I mean, I'm not a confrontational person, generally speaking.
I mean, that's immaterial to the thing. You never dreamed of like just one day being able to just tell an asshole what you think?
I mean, of course. But am I going to pay for, I don't know. Seems excessive.
Well, I mean.
Oh my God, have I lost my spunk?
No. You're just patient. That's why. You're just Mr. Like, well, it's good.
I don't know. I feel bad for like, look at this guy's face. Imagine somebody looking at you like that while you just like read mean tweets. Basically, this is basically like boss mean tweets, but they're not reading it. They're just being read to. Like, dude, out of nowhere too, dude. You're having a great day, enjoying your coffee, right? You sit down and you're like, hey, I got these quarterly reports are looking pretty good, or the profits are whatever the hell people say in business. And then you hear like a knock on your door, and this dude dressed in dressed nicely. He's got a hat on. He looks like he's gonna try to sell you solar panels for your roof, right? Doesn't he? You're like, hey man, how's it going? And he's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know your employee thinks that you're an asshole and you don't actually do anything and you make way too much money and your kid is ugly and your wife is probably cheating on you every weekend or every day while you're here because you work too many damn hours. You just be like, well, there goes that good day. You know what I mean? Fuck this coffee. Like, no lunch that you choose to get is going to bring you back from hearing all that stuff.
I agree.
And he goes, have a nice day, and just turns around and walks out. You're like, what the hell, man?
However,
I'm punishing the entire staff. I don't think you can get in trouble for punishing the entire staff, right?
I mean, probably not.
As long as it's not targeted.
True.
You're allowed.
But here's the thing.
Everybody goes home without pay.
Here's the thing. Just like in workplaces, you as the employee are given annual reviews on your performance. And there is no reciprocal rating system for employees to rate the effectiveness or good performance of a boss. Yeah, your boss's boss gives them a review, but chances are your boss's boss don't see how that person is treating the people under them.
Right. Well, so, if it's a well-run organization, both of those surveys will be made, but carry on.
True. So I feel like in the majority of workplaces, there is never a way, an allowable way, a way without retaliation or punitive consequences for employees to tell their bosses how they think their performance is, because they're under them, so they just have to grin and bear it. And I feel like bad bosses get to continue being bad bosses because they likely have created an environment where they can't be touched or told, even in a constructive, critical way, where they're failing. And I feel like for those situations, this could be effective in putting a mirror to the faces of them sorry ass bosses.
It's true.
But yeah. I get what you're saying though. Like, especially if somebody genuinely doesn't deserve this, yeah, that could be a day ruiner.
Yeah.
What are the comments? How many people are sympathetic and how many people want it? Does it have to be your boss? I kind of like mine actually, but there's a coworker that, true, for sure.
A coworker that could use some firm words.
Mm-hmm. That Cat Williams. What is his Insta? Genius idea. 0 attacks. Cheers, bro. Where do I sign up? Because I have a few people too. What's the name of the? See. These are the cries of the oppressed. No. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We live in a world where everything can be a service now.
True.
You know, as long if you market it well enough, you don't even need to provide a service. You just need to market properly.
Yeah.
And you can be successful.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I'm terrible at. It's why I'm not successful in the things that I want to be successful at, because I'm bad at marketing.
Same.
But yeah, you can do anything. That's what becoming president is just marketing.
True. Or any politician.
You know? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. We got one more topico.
Only one? Oh yeah, we went through a lot of stuff. Okay.
I think so, yeah. One, yeah, two, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read that for the kids.
Boy. At the age of 40, a woman from Italy married herself because she just couldn't
couldn't find a man. Cue the sitcom music.
This is problematic for so many reasons. Okay, the caption says at 40, Laura Messi, they got her whole government name out here, made headlines in Italy by marrying herself complete with a white dress, solo cake topper, and 70 guests. After a tough breakup, she said the ceremony was a symbol of self-love and independence, not a cry for attention. I beg to differ. Sologamy.
Sologamy.
If it's like monogamy, it'd be sologamy.
Sologamy?
Right? Okay.
Sounds like a meat you can get at the deli. Can I get a pound of sologamy?
Sologamy has no legal weight, but for her, it meant celebrating wholeness without needing a partner.
Aww.
Let me see the rest of these slides.
Precious. It's just her wedding pictures, which are shitty. It's like it was taken on a disposable camera.
Yeah. Keep going.
Who is this wedding photographer, dude? You need to get your money back. This is crazy. Sure. What are these, newspaper? It's like her?
I don't know. What's the last slide? Oh, what's she crying for?
I just love myself so much. This person's comment's hilarious. I bet she gets divorced within a year. That's hilarious.
To me, if you go and spend... Okay, I already disagree with the not a cry for attention, because that's exactly what this is. But I feel like she's defeating her whole purpose with doing this.
Yeah.
The point of being happy in your own skin and with your own company and not needing a mate is just living and enjoying your life. If you have to put a pageant on and display and have attention, then clearly you want it. Like I don't know, the thing that you're saying you don't want.
I want to say to everybody that showed up to this wedding, quote unquote wedding, shame on you. Shame on you. This lady right here with your cleavage out in the back, shame on you. That's crazy. This lady, what is this, your mom? Your mom supports this? Is this your sister? They both support this? That's crazy. This person over here, I don't know who you are, or this person back here. Unbelievable. Shame on you.
Yeah, just...
The person driving this car for her? I mean, shame on you.
Well, I mean, they're being paid. They're providing.
Right, fair enough.
So I don't begrudge them, but it's like...
But when you go, where's your groom? And she goes, oh, it's just me. I'm marrying myself.
Isn't everybody already married to themselves?
I don't know, but it's in Italy. So she went, oh, it's a just a me. And when she got in, he went, oh, that's a weird.
Yeah, this is weird. Being happy, not paired up, doesn't need a pageant like this.
And it's like, what happens if, like, down the road, give it 5 years, when you meet someone and you decide you want to get married? You've never been like, have you ever been married? Do you have to be like, actually?
See,
look at this photo album.
And that dude is going to be like, what the fuck?
I thought you were pretty hot on the old hinge app there, but...
Yeah, this is weird to me.
Super weird.
Also, I mean... Just have a birthday party. Like, I don't know. Like,
just have a B-day party, bro.
Or just have a party.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think she, like, registered herself at stores and stuff?
Probably.
People got her gifts and
Probably.
stuff?
Probably.
Shame on all of you. Everybody that attended this, bought a gift. Even if you sent a card back being like, sorry, I can't make it, but congratulations. Shame on you. Also, anybody that supported this idea in any way, shape, or form, shame on you.
Also, the second paragraph is what's kind of clinching it for me, because she says, after a tough breakup, she said the ceremony was a symbol of self-love and independence.
But I need all these people to come celebrate with me.
Like, if this is your response to a tough breakup, it would be different if she was just like, after... years of being in relationships, I just realized, like, I'm good. Like, and I wanted to celebrate and have a party and, or invite single people and be like, let's just be happy. Let's wedding
just all
thing,
meet and fuck.
Yeah, like having a ceremony that's historically designed for two to celebrate that it's just you just seems antithetical to her intent. Yeah.
It's selfish. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's against her intent. I think it's perfect because she's just selfish. Like, this is exactly what she is. She says, I'm going to be about myself. But that's
not what this tells me, though. This tells me I still, despite what her proclamations are, all of this tells me I still want to be married, but I don't think I'm ever going to find a guy, so I'm just going to have the wedding on my own terms.
This is what I expect would happen. But this
tells me she still wants to be married to a man or a person.
This is what I expect will happen if Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift break up before they're able to get married. Taylor Swift will be like, well, I put $7.5 million into this wedding, so I'll just marry myself, and then she'll make a whole album about it. No. You know what I mean?
I guess. I could see her doing that, yeah.
But not some random Italian chick that doesn't even look Italian. I mean, what does Italian look like? I didn't think Italian was that white. But here we are.
Italy is in Europe.
Yeah, but they're always depicted as like
white
dark-skinned whites.
I mean,
like boopadies and the dark hair, and they got because they're tan they're more tan.
They're south. They're on the Mediterranean.
Looks like she works in information technology.
I mean, she just maybe didn't take advantage of the sun of her region. I don't know. But Italians are just white people from Italy.
That's crazy, bro. Italians are just white people. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. The message she says she's promoting is not what's being promoted in her actions, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's wearing a headdress like an elf in Lord of the Rings.
I want to see some more of these comments other than the divorce one. Not a cry for attention. Sure, agreed. So if she ever finds someone, she'll have to divorce herself first.
Well, it does say there's no legal weight.
Yeah.
So.
Crazy, literally. Agreed. This is so crazy. Surprising she couldn't find a man.
What?
What?
What with that kind of mentality? It's
I guess they're probably going by
sarcastic.
Look. Oh yeah. I know that honeymoon was fire.
Dog. Hey, actually, on like an honest note, if you do marry yourself and you take a honeymoon, that's a great time, dude.
Well, like, I mean, yeah.
Go on a self vacation, call it a honeymoon.
The cringe off that nearly knocked me off the toilet. Did she later divorce herself because even herself wasn't good enough? Damn.
Ooh, shit.
I mean, maybe she should have used. Maybe she should have used this money for maybe some therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, hilarious! Anyone knows of the woman in the background of the last photo? That's what I said. The woman with the cleavage.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Yeah, folks be wildin'.
Folks be wildin'. Well, football starts soon. Your team's still in it?
My team.
Who's your team?
By a very illogical vibes, not facts process of choosing a winning team, I chose the
vibes, not facts.
Seattle Seahawks. Because I don't be hearing that they are dominating and be going to the Super Bowls like that. So there's an underdog element. I have a cousin that's a diehard Seahawks fan, so that was a nod to her. Yeah.
They wanted a World Series. What they'll get is a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
I think they still want the World Series. I don't think that they won't be happy with a Super Bowl. I think Seattle's won a Super Bowl, I feel like, within the last 15 years, but I'm not sure.
15?
I think so.
Well, see, the other ones...
Coming from somebody whose team has never won a Super Bowl, that's pretty recent.
Well, for me, the way I eliminated the other ones, because it wasn't like New England in there, and it was like
New England, they Denver,
won too many.
And Los Angeles, the Rams. They just won 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's like if I could, me, a non-sports person, I've heard that the team name in conjunction with the Super Bowl, they were automatically DQ'd. Yeah. So that's why Seattle.
All right. Well, hey, they play the late game, so you can be out playing spades and watching. They play the Rams, so technically we're rooting against each other.
Oh, you're rooting for Rams?
Yeah, I want to see
the
Matthew
non-Californian person is rooting for the California team.
First of all, it's local. That's within my rules of choosing a secondary team.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
And this is playoff. Like, I got to choose a team to, like, even if they lose, I'm going to choose a different team then to root for. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to choose somebody for the final game.
Uh-huh.
Or somebody that I would like to see win.
So they're your pick for the overall Super Bowl?
Yeah, because Matthew Stafford, their quarterback, used to play for the Lions.
Gotcha.
So I'm here to root for him.
Also, that was why I eliminated the 49ers too, because they always doing the most. Sorry, Danny and Donna.
Yeah, they're not local, so I don't need to root for the 49ers.
They be winning too much. Give somebody else a chance.
Yeah, I guess they won a Super Bowl like was it a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, they beat us to go to the Super Bowl a few years ago. So yeah, I have no remorse for the 49ers whatsoever. Or 49er fans.
Oh, you said you have no
remorse.
Oh, sorry, I misheard that.
I mean, I feel for you, but not that much.
So go Seahawks.
All right, let's get out of here. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Willie_D20.
And Eb_Nick. I don't know why my mind took an off ramp a long time ago.
I don't have any shows on the books at the moment, but when I do, I will of course announce them here, and they will be on probably my stories and posts on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me there. If you have any suggestions for topics, clips, costume ideas, movie suggestions, controversial couples topics, go ahead and send them to thickthinpod@gmail.com, and we'll get to them as soon as possible.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Like, subscribe, share, and we will see you next week.
Bye.